Hey, thanks for joining me again for another video about my week in the hobby. What I was able to um, buy and sell and what I was able to find while I went out card hunting. Um, and so, it was a really good week. It was a really good week for a couple of reasons. But I'll get into those reasons in a little bit. I'll kind of go through my week first. So on Tuesday, my local Barnes& and Noble posts up on Instagram, and they got some cards in on Tuesday, and they had a bunch of great stuff. They had some select megas. They had some Chronicles hangers. They had some contender draft picks and some score football and a lot of Pokemon as well. The Chilling Fates, I think that's the new set. And so I got my Instagram notification. I hopped in my car. I drove over there, and I got there 12 minutes, literally 12 minutes after that Instagram post, and all of the select was gone. They had probably about 10 to a dozen select megas, and they were all gone. All they had left were some Chronicle hangers and some other stuff. Like all the high-end stuff was gone. So I picked up 2 Chronicle hangers, which I don't have in this picture because I actually sold them. I sold off 2 Chronicle hangers and 4 value packs in a Raz. Um, I would I would and so I already shipped those out. I think I shipped them out on like Thursday. So um, but thankfully, I I had another Chronicles hanger that I'm gonna open up on the show on this channel. It might be my next video that I show up that pops up. And so I picked up 2 Chronicle hangers on Tuesday, and I sold them. And some of you guys are probably thinking, dude, this guy's a flipper, right? And I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm gonna be transparent with you guys. I do flip some stuff, not everything. All right. My favorite sport is baseball. And so if I get stuff that I don't want anymore, that I can't open up for my channel, then I sell it off, right? So everything that I rip and open, I open up on this channel, right? All of the stuff that I open up here, I keep for myself or I sell off as singles. And so if I have like too much of something, or if I have stuff that I'm not going to open up, then I'll sell it, right? I know we all have our opinions on flippers and scalpers, and I too hate that it's so hard to get product, right? I hate that I have to wait 2 hours in line just to get a blaster and a few packs, right? I hate having to buy product at double and triple the price, right? I, like all of you, wish that I got to open up more higher end product, like more Prism, more Optic, and more Select, but I don't, right? Whenever I go card hunting, I usually end up with like Bowman, which I'm fine with because I like baseball, or I get like Score over here, or I end up getting like Panini contenders, right? I'm like most of you guys. I go out there and I can't find Prism. I can't find Select. I can't find Optic. I just can't find that stuff. I'm trying as hard as I can, and I still can't get that stuff, and I hate it, right? But that's how the hobby is right now. It's hard to dictate markets. All we can do is do our best to adjust to them, right? Again, I do flip some stuff, but I do that with everything, with every hobby that I'm a part of, right? When I buy stuff, I haggle the price down because it feels good to get a good deal, right? I'm not trying to rip them off. I like to say that I like to leave the deal where both parties involved are leaving with dignity. I'm able to haggle the price down. I'm able to get a better price. They're also able to sell whatever they're trying to sell. They're getting cash in hand right at that moment, and we both agree on the price. None of us are feeling like we're getting ripped off, and we're both able to leave with dignity. I am getting my product, and they're getting their cash, right? And so when I sell stuff, I'm also trying to make a profit, or I'm trying to minimize my losses, right? I'm actually a musician, and I constantly do this with guitars and with microphones and amps and pedals and recording equipment, right? I actually make more money flipping Martin acoustic guitars and Fender Telecasters and Vox amps and JHS pedals than I do with sports cards. And I've been doing musical equipment like that for, I want to say, at least like 10 years now. And so, that's just what I do. I'll buy um, an American-made Fender Telecaster for $600, and then I'll sell it for like $800. That's just how the used market for musical equipment is. And I even do that with cars. When I buy cars, I'm trying to find a good deal, right? I'm gonna try to haggle. I'm gonna try to I'm gonna try to stretch my dollar as far as I can, right? And I even do that when my wife and I, we bought our house. We haggled on the price. That's just what I think normal people do when they try to buy something or when they try to sell something, right? And I think it's completely normal. Now, I'm not on the scale of some flippers where I buy all of the prism, all of the optic, all the chrome, and select. I'm not the type of guy that sits in front of a store all night and buys everything and leaves like the non-top tier stuff for everybody else. I'm not like that. I actually despise those people because I believe that they are straight up monopolizing the market, right? And which is monopolizing in the business world is actually illegal. They'll actually come in and they'll disband your company and make you sell off portions of your company, right? So monopolizing is not cool. All right, you're not giving people a fair share in this free economy to compete, right? And so I actually despise flippers who buy everything and then like take pictures of the product inside their car and post it up on Facebook, Craigslist, and then they actually drive off to the next store and do the same thing. I hate that, right? Because I like all of you guys. I just want to open up product, right? And like I've said in the past, I'm happy if I can open up 2 blasters and a few packs a week. Like that's a good week for me. When Target used to sell cards, I used to be able to, I'd be able to hit up my Walmart restock, get a blaster and a few packs, and then on Friday mornings I would be able to hit up my Target, get a blaster, maybe a mega and some few packs, and that was a good week for me. And I still consider that a really good week. Like I said before, everything I open up, like the stuff that I keep and I open up on this channel. Right? I don't open up anything off this channel unless it's like Pokemon cards for my kids, or Magic cards, But all sports card stuff I open up on this channel. And so, man, so I have no issues if you're like me and you're only buying a handful of product every week and you're selling the leftover product that you don't want. I'm totally cool with that. I sell stuff I don't want all the time. I do have issues with the people who are monopolizing the market. People who are coming in to stores and buying all of the select, all of the prism, all of the optic, and then selling it. Now, if they open all of that stuff, I don't know. I guess I'm kind of okay with that if they open up all their stuff. But I mean, let's be honest, they're not. Sorry, I'm just adjusting my camera here. And thanks for listening to me rant as well. It's been like I'm like 9 minutes into the video already, and you guys are still here, so I appreciate that. And I just want to be transparent with all of you, and I hope all of you appreciate that. I wish all stores and websites had a limit so that we all could get our hands on product or some higher end product. Again, this is just my opinion. I'm just being transparent with all of you guys. I do flip some stuff. But I'm like most of you guys. I wish I got my hands on more optic and more prism and more select. So let's continue on. I'm going to end my rant and continue on with what I was able to get this week. So like I said, I sold those 2 Chronicle hangers. with 4 value packs that I got in previous weeks on a Facebook page. It was, I did a Raz and I was able to sell it. So that's why I don't have my 2 Chronicle hangers here. But I did have a 3rd Chronicle hangers that I'm going to open up later this week for all of you guys. I am hoping to get my hands on some Chronicle Blasters and Megas to open up for this channel, but it's just so hard to get that product. And so this week was a really interesting week for me because Wander Franco got called up to the major leagues here. And this is Wander Franco right here. He is, as you can see here, the #1 prospect in baseball on multiple lists. It's interesting because he's actually, there has not been a higher ranked prospect in baseball since Mike Trout. So Wander Franco is projected to have better numbers than Soto and Acuna and Tatis. All of the scouts out there believe that Wander Franco is going to be better than all of those players, and that he has the most potential to be the next Mike Trout. And if you guys don't know much about Mike Trout his numbers are currently higher or on par with Mickey Mantle, right? Mike Trout's numbers are on par or greater than Mickey Mantle's numbers. All right, let that sink in. We all know who Mickey Mantle is, right? And so if you open up a Mike Trout card, put it into your PC, all right? Because the way Mike Trout plays, it's just absolutely amazing. And Wander Franco is currently the next Mike Trout. I'm not just saying that as hype, but I'm saying that because if you look at the numbers he's produced, and if you look at his potential, and we're not trying to exaggerate his potential, we're trying to conservatively look at his potential, he has the ability to be better than Tatis here, than Acuna, than Soto, and he could be the next Mike Trout. So I had a bunch of Wander Franco cards, and I decided to sell them. I'm going to sell them now, just so that I've got some money for the National, which I'm planning to go to. I still got to buy my tickets, and I still got to figure out everything with my wife. I've got family in Illinois, so I can just stay with my parents there. They can help me watch my kids, and my wife and I might be able to go to the National together, which I think would be really cool. So, Wander Franco came up. He hit a 3-run homer to tie the game in his very first game. I think right now he is hitting under 200. But baseball's hard. You can be the #1 prospect and you could suck. And that's just how baseball is. And don't worry about it too much. The cool thing about baseball is that once you kind of have succeeded like at the AA and AAA level, people know that you can succeed at the major league level. We just have to figure out what you need to adjust to succeed at the major league level. I've heard someone say that baseball is a game of adjustments. I think who did I hear say that? John Schmaltz from the Braves and on MLB Network. He said that baseball is a game of adjustments, right? And and if Wander Franco hits below 200, that's fine, because Mike Trout in his first season, he only hit 200. So don't worry about it. I think Wander Franco is going to be awesome. Like, if he could be on the same level as a Tatis or a Junior or a Acuna or a Soto, man, that'd be awesome. Like, your Wander Franco cards are going to be worth a lot of money. So I sold off a bunch of Wander Franco cards, and I'm actually going to be selling off some more Wander Franco cards. I don't have much left. This is kind of what I have. Just some base cards and some chromes. So I'm going to be selling off these Wander Franco cards as well. So yeah, feel free to check out my eBay store. There should be a link in the description if you want to check it out. And so because I was able to sell off a bunch of Wander Franco stuff. Like I made, I'll be honest with you guys. I made over like $500 just selling off Wander Franco cards, and I'm not even selling Bowman firsts or rookie cards. I am just selling like random numbered cards I have of Wander Franco. And so yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. That's why I like baseball. And it's fun to watch, fun to play. Yeah, so then on Tuesday, after I went to Barnes & Noble and I didn't get any select, but I was able to get those two Chronicles hangers, went to another store and I picked up some sleeves, right? And like, man, I'm just so happy that we can go into stores and pick up sleeves now. And so picked up 6 packs of penny sleeves. That's always nice to get. Where's my Wander at? I'm gonna put him back in the screen. The shot here. Yep, and then that was it. I was done for Tuesday. Went back home, took care of stuff around the house. And then on Thursday, I was able to hit up a Target restock, and I was probably about 10th. No, wait, I wasn't 10th in line. I was like, yeah, no, this week I was 10th in line. Last week I was 20th in line. This week I was 10th in line. Got there probably about 45 minutes before the store opened, and I was 10th in line. Felt good about that. And so at my Walmart, we do a carousel. So everyone lines up. That line walks through the aisle where the sports cards are. You grab one item, and then you circle around and go to the end of the line. And you can go through that line as often as you want. You just carousel through that line, and you get whatever you want. You can only pick one item though at a time. And so I made a mistake. The first time I went through, I picked up Panini Contenders Draft Day. Second time I went through, I picked up some Series 2. And the third time I went through, I picked up these two Panini Contender value packs here. So I'll open up these on the show on the channel later this week. Actually, I was able to pick up 4 of these, but I gave 2 of them away to some friends who love basketball, and one of them is from Wisconsin, so he's a big Bucks fan, and so I wanted to give him some cards, a pack of cards to open up this week, just because, man, if you're a Bucks fan, life is good right now, right? And so that's why I picked up from my Walmart. I picked up Series 2. I picked up this, and then I picked up 4 of these contenders. But man, after the second time I went through the line, so I got this first, and the second time I went through the line, I grabbed this. And as I was walking through the aisle, I quickly glanced back, and I saw that they had some Topps Chrome soccer in stock. And I was like, oh, dude, what's wrong with me? Like, I should have grabbed those 2 instead of this and this. Like, these 2 are good products. Like, this is a better product. But I was like, I should have grabbed the Topps soccer, that Chrome soccer, because I am watching a little bit of Euros and a little bit of CONCACAF. And so I'm slowly getting back into soccer. I used to be big into soccer in high school, but not as much anymore. But I was like, shoot, how come I didn't see that Topps Chrome soccer? I should have grabbed it. And so the third time I went through the line, all of the Topps soccer was gone. And I was just like, shoot, man, I messed up. But I mean, you know what? You live and you learn. So, but not too bad, I got 4 Contenders basketball, Contenders Draft Day, and a Series 2 blaster from my Walmart run. Then I drove over to a couple more Walmarts, and they had nothing. They either had nothing or nothing worth the value, for me at least. I think they had, like, one store had literally nothing, and another store had like a score football value pack, and I was like, forget that. So then I ran to Target, and this is the crazy thing. I found baseball. I found some baseball at Target. All right. I'm not joking. Like, I should have taken a picture, but I found these at Target, and I'm gonna make a video about about this stuff too. It's like these baseball stickers, and these baseball stickers are actually what got me back into sports cards this year. And so I was surprised. Like I consider this sports cards, because people buy like Jordan stickers and have them graded, you know. Um, and so I was shocked. I was shocked that my Target had baseball. They probably don't consider these cards. They probably consider them stickers. But I don't know, to most people in the hobby, like that's still considered baseball, right? That's still considered sports cards. Yeah. So then, I found some sports cards at Target, which is awesome. Totally, totally awesome, right? Yeah. And then I went to check out two of my local game shops. Um, I went to one of them. Local game shop, or LGS, is what people in the Magic and Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh world call their stores. In the sports card world, we call them local card shops. But in the TCG world, the tradable collectible game world, um, we call them local game shops because we go there to play games, tournaments. And so I went to two of my LGSs, um, and this is awesome. This is probably like my favorite thing I grabbed this week. I was able to grab some top loaders. I'm just gonna take all this stuff out. Right there. Right there. I this week have finally been able to grab top loaders. I grabbed four of them. And I've got like a discount card at that LGS as well. And so I was able to pick up my limit of top loaders. And so that's just really awesome because I'm actually out of top loaders. I have like 130 point top loaders, but regular size top loaders I had none, and I've been at none for a long time. So it just feels good that this week I was able to pick up some sleeves and some top loaders, right? And then I ran over to another LGS, a local game store, and I was able to I had some store credit there because I traded in a bunch of Magic cards, and they actually had some sports cards in that store, some retail sports cards. So I'm guessing this LGS now buys sports cards off people too, and uses them for store credit, or gives people store credit for them so that they can buy Pokemon or Magic cards, which is interesting, right? So, because I did the opposite. I traded in Magic cards to buy sports cards at this LGS. But most of the time, people at this LGS trade in sports cards to buy Pokemon or Magic cards. Yeah, I just thought that was really interesting because I've never seen that there before. But I do know that some LCSs, they'll buy sealed product off of you, and they'll sell it in their store because it's so hard for them to get product as well. And so I thought that was really cool. So with that store credit I had at my LGS, I picked up four of these Bowman value packs, which I've already opened up on the show, but I'll probably hold on to them and open them up. So I picked up four of those, and I picked up this. It's a hanger of Series 2. I've opened up two of these already, and people say hangers are bangers. Like you get better luck out of hangers than out of blasters, which I don't know is true or not, but I guess it's true. So I wanted to try out that theory, but so I picked this up as well, and I also picked up another top loader. This is a Beckett top loader, and so I kind of wanted to just compare them to the Ultra Pro top loaders that I got in my other LCS here. In the past, I've used Ultra Pro, and I thought they were good. I've never used these Beckett's before, and so we'll see how they pan out. I've also have used, what's the other company? CBG, Cardboard Gold. I believe, and I didn't like those as much. They had like some quality control issues with the CBG ones. So, yeah, uh, I'm not gonna buy those anymore. But I wanted to try out the Beckett ones, and I've used Ultra Pro in the past, and I like the Ultra Pro ones. And so, picked up some more top loaders. So pretty good week, you know. The only thing that you can't really, the only thing I'm missing from this shot is, I've got 3 more of these hidden back here. And then my 2 Chronicle hangers, which I sold off already. So that's it. That was my week of card shopping, and so, man, I hope you guys had a pretty decent week of finding product as well. I know finding product is hard, but you know what? Just keep trying, keep going out there, keep building connections, and I'm sure you'll hit some stuff sooner or later. Just like me, you gotta put in the time. You gotta build that community up, build that rapport up with people, and they'll start sharing information with you as long as you share information with them. And yeah, you should be able to start getting some product. So this week I'm gonna open up Chronicles hanger, and I'm gonna open up this Score hanger, and I'm gonna open up these 2 Panini contenders since the NBA playoffs. NBA finals are going to be starting up soon. So, yeah. Actually, sorry, I should have said this better. I actually already opened up my Chronicles hanger. I recorded that earlier this week, and so that video will be up this upcoming week. And then I'm going to open up this guy and the Panini contenders for this week as well. And so, yeah, thanks again for listening to me ramble. Thanks again for watching, and best of luck out there. Hope you guys get some good stuff. And man, if you got Wander Franco cards, yeah, it might be a good time to sell them. If you have rookies or firsts, don't sell all of them. Keep some of them. But if you get like non-rookie cards or non-first cards, I don't think he's got any rookie cards yet, technically. But if you have prospect cards, go ahead and sell them. Like this guy, and these are all prospect cards. So go ahead and sell your Wander Franco stuff. I think you will be making a good decision if you do that. So, all right, I'm done talking. See you guys next week or in the next episode. Bye.